Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk about how to remain content while you are working on your goals. When we are busy pursuing our goals, it's easy to always complain, to be impatient, to have expectations of how things should unfold, when things should unfold. Most of the time, things don't unfold exactly the way we expect them to do. Sometimes they take longer, they don't take the time that we want. Sometimes we get a lot of challenges along the way where we get tempted to give up on the goal that we want to pursue. So I just want to share today what I think should be able to assist you to remain content while you are working on those dreams. So I've identified 4 things that I believe would be able to be a reminder to me and you to remain content as we are working this journey. So the first thing is to make a choice to be content with what you have and where you are. Make a choice to be happy with what you have right now. That even if this thing that I'm pursuing does not happen, if you expected it to happen in a year's time or next week or whenever, if it doesn't happen at that time, make a choice. Be intentional and make a choice to be content and happy and satisfied, even if things don't work the way you want them to. Appreciate what you have. Be content with what you already have. It will be able to assist you to be happy, to not be complaining all the time, to not be grumbling all the time, being dissatisfied all the time, because you recognize what you have at the time, and you recognize that it's okay even if you don't achieve the thing that you wanted to achieve, especially at the time that you wanted to achieve it. So yeah, make a choice that even if I don't achieve this thing, I will be okay. The second one is to choose to be grateful. Gratitude is something else. The attitude of gratitude, somehow it's almost like it generates this energy of happiness inside of you. Once you start thinking about what you are grateful for, you just start realizing how much life has given you. You think about the fact that you are alive. You think about your family. You think about what God has taken you from to where you are today. You start thinking about the fact that you've got shelter. You start thinking about the fact that you've got food. You've got, some of the things that when you watch the news, you realize that it's difficult in the world, but you are not affected by those challenges because you have been blessed so much. So that attitude of gratitude, it allows you to burn with happiness. It allows you to burn inside and recognize how much blessings are in your life, and that will assist you to remain content even while you are working towards some of the other goals that you still want to achieve. The third one is don't compare what you have right now with what you are pursuing. Sometimes you'll find that what you've already achieved, it came so easily. There was no such challenges, it was so smooth. And all of a sudden, with this goal that you want to achieve, the current goal, everything is going wrong. People are disagreeing with you. People are sabotaging you. You're not getting the kind of financial support that you want. It's taking long, Nothing is going right. And you get frustrated and say, but how come with this thing that the first thing, this whatever thing that you want, you achieved already, it was so easy. And you get frustrated and say, but how come this thing is so difficult? Comparing the two situations, comparing the two goals, forgetting that things don't always unfold exactly the same. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you have the tenacity, sometimes you have to dig deeper inside of you, Sometimes it's just sliding, sometimes you get so many obstacles along the way. But the most important thing is to realize that every process has got its own road, has got its own challenges, has got its own way, Things don't always unfold the same for every goal that you want to achieve. So that is why it's important not to compare the two goals, the one that you already achieved and the one that you are working on. Because otherwise, if you do, you will be a very miserable person, because things don't always unfold the same for every situation. Lastly, I'll say avoid the temptation to be discontent. Avoid the temptation to sit and sulk and bulk. I don't know if bulk is the right word. To sit and immerse yourself in dissatisfaction. And mostly, try to avoid company that will allow you to swim in complaints and grumbling. Some people who, when you are with them, they will be complaining and being negative and encouraging you to complain about what is not going right in your life. Try to avoid such, because it will make you sink into sadness. It will make you sink into unhappiness and forgetting everything that you have, that you've achieved, and the progress that you've already made towards achieving that goal that you are working towards. So avoid, by all means, that company that allows you to complain, and avoid that temptation to allow yourself to be bulking and swimming in sadness and unhappiness. Snap out of it and remember all that you've achieved, and remember the choice that you made, that even if I don't achieve this by the time that I want to achieve it, it's still okay. I'm fine. I can still put in some more energy. I can put in some more time to work towards this goal that I want. Because otherwise, if we allow ourselves to be so negative, to be always complaining, it leads to other things. It leads to unhappiness. It leads to misery. You live a miserable life. And then we're surprised and look at you and like, this person has got so much, but they're so sad, and we don't understand how a person can be so sad while they have so much, while they are blessed so much. It's almost like what we always hear, that rich people are the most miserable people. Okay, some at least. They are the most miserable people, because they're just never satisfied with what they have. They're just never content with what is happening in their lives, with what they have been blessed, what they're blessed with. So this is me trying to say, you can be content while you're working towards your goals. There's no reason for you to be miserable while you're working towards your goals. You can still enjoy your life while you're pursuing your goals, and have fun and be happy, and be content. So that's just me to say, consider those 4 things, and then you'll see you'll be able to comfortably work towards your goals while you are remaining happy and content at the same time. Thank you so much for listening up until this point. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and leave me a comment below and tell me how you navigate life while you are working towards your other goals and remaining content and avoiding to be miserable and your life being immersed in sadness. So yeah, thank you so much for listening up until so far. I hope you're well. Let's continue working towards our goals and dreams.